Hey you lovely lot, welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time, welcome. My name is Sarah and you have found yourself watching for Cleaning Out Loud. I am a wife to my husband of 16 years this year, which is insane because I only feel like I'm 21. I mean, don't we all? So 16 years, which, anyway, Sarah, come on, focus. I have 3 boys. They are, right, bear with me because their birth dates are changing. So my youngest is 10, but he's going to be 11 in a couple of months. My middle child has just this week turned 14, and my eldest is 15. So 2 teenagers and 1 preteen. Yay! I love sharing with you guys just weekly cleaning motivation because I know firsthand what it is like to not have the energy to want to get up and do anything. And that's exactly where I am today. We are 11:50. Haven't started, haven't got anything done. I wasn't intending on filming, but I have ADHD, it's no secret. I was diagnosed when I was 11 years old. So back in the 90s, that was actually quite rare, especially for girls to get diagnosed. So I'm not one of these people that just runs around and says, oh, I've got ADHD. No, I am actually formally diagnosed. And that's just one of the things that I'm diagnosed with. See, I've done it again. I told you, ADHD. I do this. This is why I really struggle coming on and talking to you guys face to face, because I just go down rabbit holes all the time. And I can't keep up with myself. So how on earth are you guys going to keep up with me? But I'm going to persevere. We're going to do this. As awkward as it feels. And I might lose 1,000 subscribers by the end of this video. But, you know, here I am. This is me. And you're my friends. So let's just pretend we're on FaceTime. Oh, yeah. So I wasn't expecting to do this with you guys today. In my head all week, I was filming tomorrow. And I had a plan. I knew exactly what I was doing. And I just glanced at my calendar that I've been looking at for the last month. So I knew exactly, you know, that this was coming and when it was coming and what day. And yeah, so my older 2 boys actually have inset day tomorrow. And I think 90% of you guys know that cleaning with kids around is hectic. So imagine doing that and then adding a camera. It's just, it's not going to happen. So at 10 to 12, here I am. I am going to be taking you with me whilst I do. So this is what. Hello. Hello. What's up? Hi, buddy. You're covered in them things again. Nice. See, apparently I can't even get a voiceover done when the kids aren't here because the cats are vocal. So, yes, I'm going to take you with me whilst I do, and this is what I call my make the house look incredibly tidy, almost like I've been cleaning all day, when actually I've only been cleaning for an hour. Hopefully it only takes me an hour. So I'm going to take you with me. And I promise you guys, and next week I'll give you a more decent video. I promise. So just bear with me this week because this is lastminute.com. And yeah, I'm going to take you around and show you what we are working with. I'm starting upstairs. Okay, so let's start. I've been sat in this bedroom because it's currently the brightest bedroom in the whole house, but this is my youngest son's bedroom. He's done a really good job of keeping on top of this. Well, we're working on it, okay? We're getting there. And he's done incredibly well. Would you believe me if I told you that actually my room is the messiest out of all of theirs? So, yeah, this is my room. Yeah, this is my middle son's bedroom, and he's done a really good job as well. All I need to do is really finish making their beds. Yeah, and then the bathroom, so it's going to be a little bit dark because I haven't even gotten round to opening the blinds. So mind your eyes, guys, it's going to be bright. Oy. There we go. Right. Ew. Yum. I don't know why they do this. Yeah, so we have the bathroom, which is going to need sorting out, and I'll take you up to my son's room when I actually go up. Because there's no way I'm going to walk up another flight of stairs and then walk back down again, because I was lazy. Okay, hopefully I've got you guys placed in a position where this flare from the... Is it a flare or a glare? I'll never know. From the window, it isn't blinding you and you can see what I'm doing. So really, all I need to do in here is make his bed, give the room a little mother's touch. I do this every now and then. I mainly just do it for you guys. Otherwise, it is completely up to them to keep their bedrooms picked up. Oh, no. How are we all doing? How is your week going so far? Mine's crazy. I'm in that season of life where everything's happening at the same time. So I'm having a hard time keeping up. But we're coming towards the end. I think the boys have officially 4 more weeks now, and then they are out for summer, which I'm not going to lie, I'm freaking out about, because they're not nice to each other. They tend to spend the first 5 weeks arguing and fighting, and then the last week it dies down and everyone's quiet. That's usually how it goes. How I'm going to film, I have no idea. But what I do know is that this year I've got you guys with me. So we can get this done. I don't know if you can see me, but I am just collecting the washing. And then that is it. Hi, Stam. I don't know why his drawers are out. Yeah, done. Nice and easy. And then the cat's trying to jump out the window. So this room's done. It was nice and quick. Okay, my bedroom. What do I do? How do I do this? I chuck everything on the floor. I always have to come back around here, tidy up my mess. I'm getting ready. You can go away. my 14-year-old has gone on a, I guess, like a taster college day. Oh, there's my glasses. He's gone on a taster college day, which is so exciting. And it's where they can pick only from a select few courses that they want to test out for the day. And of course he's chosen to do a football course. He's football mad. All three of them are. Well, two of them are. One of them, I don't think he really cares, but it's sport, so he will entertain it. He loves sport. I was telling you guys a few weeks back that he was flunking his GCSEs and he doesn't care about it. He doesn't care. Or he's saying, no, he's not saying he doesn't care. He's behaving like he doesn't care. So I think this college taster day will give him the encouragement that he needs to get, you know, the grades that he needs to do the course that he wants. Because up until today, you know, we could say until we're blue in the face, you need to do this because if you don't get these grades, you're not going to be able to do the course that you want to do. Well, he doesn't know what course he wants to do, so of course he's not working towards anything. So, lots of prayers, lots of fingers crossed. That this is what he needs, and it lights that fire in him. Yes, I have to do this pretty much every day, but you guys don't see me doing it. I always edit it out because it's not very flattering. Guys, I am wearing shorts under my dress because I know what I'm like. I will forget. And we're not that kind of channel, are we? Right, just hanging these up. Sorry. Right, I'm stuck. And there we are, we're done. So it's nice and quick. Where are we? So I've done them rooms, 2 rooms in 7 minutes. What was that? This is my middle son's bedroom. He had his birthday on Monday. He turned 14. And he asked for money this year. Wow. He asked for a Oculus 3S. It's one of them VR VR computers that you wear on your face. I sound like such a mum right now. You wear it on your face and it's a computer, essentially. It's a VR headset. It is called a headset, I'm sure it is. Anyway, he asked for one of them and I basically told him to jog on because they are over £300. I was like, absolutely not. My kids get £100 budget for their birthdays. We are not rich. We are not rich at all. We live hand to mouth. So I'm super proud of him because what he's done is he's asked for money from family instead of Amazon vouchers and gifts. And he's managed to save enough money for a second-hand one, and there's one locally that my husband is going to go and collect for him tonight, and he has no idea. He has no idea, and we found it for the cheapest, so he's going to have money left over and he's going to be so excited. Now, he has ADHD and he also can suffer with migraines, so it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that goes down. His best friend has one and he quite often sleeps over there and hasn't suffered any headaches, so we're hoping he's going to be all right, but it's all in moderation, isn't it? So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to update you guys on, and I'm getting distracted, so talk and do, Sarah, talk and do. Is there anything else to update you on? Anything happened this week? I don't think so. Oh, yes, there is. Talk and do. Talk and do. My youngest starts secondary school in September. Just going to close this window. He starts secondary school in September and he is going to the same school as his brothers, which, side note, he is there are 2 of them from his class that got into this school. Everybody else was turned down, which was such a shame. And the only reason Jesse got a place was because his older brothers are there. I was really worried because he is not a kid that enjoys school. In fact, my only kid that enjoyed primary school was my middle one. The other 2 just hated primary school. I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Yesterday and Tuesday they had their taster sessions, so taster days, where they get to go and live out a school day in their new secondary schools, so they're called transition days. And pretty much held my breath all day. So when he came home and he was like, I loved it. I don't want to go back to primary school. I want to stay there. I don't want it to end. He was just so excited. So excited. And he said that he'd made 50 best friends already. And I was just like, oh, just a relief. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. But my older 2 absolutely love school. They love this school. It's a fantastic school. Don't get me wrong, there's teachers that they shouldn't be teaching. I don't know why they teach, or I don't know why they've continued to teach after they've lost their spark. But every school has teachers like that. But the majority of the teachers are fantastic, especially some of the leadership team. Like, I can't fault them. The Senko is wonderful. She's done a lot for my boys, and a lot for me. So yeah, so thankfully all 3 of my kids are now going to love school. So we won't have the battles in the morning anymore, hopefully. Probably will, but at least he's not going to be worried all summer. Sarah, talk and do, talk and do. Multitask. I just need to put this away. Oh. Bear with me, guys. hopefully you can't see my shorts. Right. Bring this up here. Okay, I'm going to have a break. I'm going to go and drink a can of Coke for some energy. So this is your guys' time to go and grab what you need. Have a break, have a sit down, have a Kit Kat. So bad, sorry. Right, in the bathroom, this is where check the mirror to see if anybody's written anything on there, and they haven't. Which reminds me, I need to go back and look over the footage of my middle son's bedroom, because I forgot to look and see if he's left his robotic hand flipping you guys off. And if he has, I will blur it out. Now, tell me, are you even a mum if you have forgotten to brush your teeth this morning? Yeah. So realistically, how do I normally clean the bathroom? I come in and remembered I haven't brushed my teeth. So I brush my teeth whilst I am cleaning the sink and wiping the bath down. So that is what you're going to see. Right, let's get this sink done. This is where my black cat likes to come and hang out, which is really funny because I never actually really catch him in here. I never catch him in here, but I'm always cleaning up his fur. So I know that this is where he sleeps. Right, I'm just gonna spray some bleach on the toilet, and if you could see what I can see right now, you would be really grossed out. And then whilst I'm doing that, and that is sitting, I will just move on to the bath and give this a wipe down. I really need to get in here and deep clean it, and that is what I was going to do with you guys tomorrow, but unfortunately you are stuck with me boring you today. And then because I don't like to look at the bath, well, that is what I do. Now I don't have to look at that again. And then whilst that was getting wiped down, it was enough time for the bleach to sit. Now I don't want it on my dress, so you guys are getting to see all the bits that I usually edit out because they're unflattering. Disgusting. I hate doing toilets. Ugh. Bin. Does anybody else hold their breath when they're cleaning toilets because they don't want to breathe anything in? Or is it just me? Ugh. I don't understand why they do that. What is hard? What is so hard about putting it in the bin? And another one. I don't really scrub the toilet unless it absolutely needs it. I put the bleach in, leave the bleach, and the bleach does all the hard work for me. Remember to treat your rubber gloves just like you would your hands. And remember to wash them with soap afterwards. Because what you're doing is the next time you put them on, and you're doing the sink and the bath first, you're essentially spreading around all the toilet germs. And there we have it, I think. Yeah, there's the bathroom. Nice and done. At least, she should at least put the bath mat. There we go. That's the bathroom done. Okay guys, we have made it to the top of my son's stairs, and now I have stopped panting. Let's have a look now. I promise you I've not looked around this corner. What I will say is I came up yesterday and I was not impressed at all, and I told him so. So I don't know what we are expecting. Ooh. Wait, oh, okay, so this is 100 times better. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, yes. Don't you just love it when your kids actually listen to you and get stuff done? So let's get some light in here. I'm really impressed. It's not perfect, but if you guys had seen this yesterday, I kid you not, every single piece of clothing that he owned was on this floor. And he couldn't tell me why. Bearing in mind I did a deep clean in their rooms on Monday. Do I do the sniff test? I really don't want to do the sniff test. Ah, clean. I'm just going to say that that's dirty. I don't even think... Do you know what? Let's make his bed like I made all the others. And then at least he'll feel treated the same. There we go, that'll do. All nice and done-ish. It'll do. It'll do. Okay guys, there we have it. Thank you for joining me whilst I was cleaning the upstairs of my house. Well, wouldn't really call it cleaning, tidying. As I was tidying the upstairs of my house. If you've made it this far, you are my true best friend, and thank you so, so much. I do understand that this was a very different style that you are used to me doing. And I promise next week all will return back to normal. You will be hearing me in voiceovers, probably making a lot more sense than I have today. My kitten is crying for me. She's done so well. She slept this whole time. So I need to go and get her out and play with her and then tackle the downstairs before the boys get home. I didn't think you'd appreciate another half an hour. So we're going to leave it there today. We're going to leave it with the upstairs. I hope you've enjoyed this style. And if not, I at least hope that you have got some motivation to get up and get started on them chores that you're avoiding. I know I'm avoiding the washing right now. In fact, I know that I am telling myself that I do not have 4 laundry baskets in my Monica cupboard full of clean clothes that I need to fold and put away. I do apologise. I realise that the light situation in the house isn't the best at the moment. It's incredibly difficult to get it right. And because we haven't been doing much editing along the way, you are going to have noticed that there's been a lot of glare in the windows, and I do apologise about that. But for everything to make sense, I can't edit it out, otherwise you will have no idea what I'm talking about, and I will just be the crazy lady that you watch on the internet who doesn't make sense. So guys, have a wonderful weekend. If you're not already, please consider subscribing. Before you do or don't, maybe go and check out another video so you know what to normally expect from me. Yeah, that'd be really nice. And if you feel sorry for me, at least give me a thumbs up. I'm so bad, sorry guys. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all next week. Much love.